Well, the sun has decided to come out, which probably means that one side of my face is going to be overexposed and burnt out. Anyway, hello. Go away, sun. It's something a wee bit different today. Another look at autumn in Mugged Up Country Park. And there's not much of it left, it's almost gone. It's the 4th of November, at this time of year. It suddenly starts to get cold. You can start to smell the smell of wood smoke in the air. And there's invariably little bits of strong wind the odd day that'll just blows all the nice coloured leaves off the trees. So most of them are on the ground. And autumn's almost done. You know, as I say, something a wee bit different today. My last video, the one about Grangemouth, it mentally exhausted me, and I need a wee bit of a break. You know, it exhausted me in many ways. It just I couldn't remember my lines. I was constantly editing stuff, missing bits out, and I just couldn't remember what I should be saying. I'd written down what I would like to say, and I think in the end I did get the message over. And sometimes trying to copy a script is not always good, you know. Sometimes it's nice to maybe just have an idea of what the script is and to just kind of start waffling and hopefully introduce bits of the script as you go. Because it's the spontaneity of how you talk that can make things interesting. If you're just rabbiting stuff in a kind of parrot fashion or robot-like, it just, you can sense that it doesn't come across well. But it also sort of exhausted me because of the number of views it got. You know, most videos, as I said before, they don't really get that many views. Some people stick a video online and it instantly gets tens of thousands of views. You know, when I stick a video online, it's unusual for any video to get more than 1,000 views in a number of months, you know. Some of them get more, but it's invariably down to people recommending them on their social media platform. So, you know, after a couple of days, to see that this Grangemouth video had got over 7,000 views, it sort of blew me away a wee bit, you know. I kind of struggled to deal with it slightly. I think it was because I used the word obliterate. You know, when you put a video on YouTube, you want to try and pull people in. That said, you don't want to kind of falsify things. I've seen too many videos where there's an interesting title and the content of the video doesn't deliver as far as the title's concerned. I used the word obliterate, which is designed to pull people in, but it was a correct word because Grangemouth the old town of Grangemouth has indeed been obliterated. There's nothing left of it. And it was while I was doing research for the video that I came across somebody else had used the word obliterate. I can't remember the man's name, but I thought, that is the word. Yeah. So today I'm just having a wee rest. I kind of, it's a video that's going to be a kind of mishmash, and I'm going to be jumping about all over the place. We'll start with a little donder in some of the lesser paths in Multitasking Country Park. Maybe I'll focus on leaves now and then if there's any left. That's got to pull people in, hasn't it? Leaves. I've got lots of views with that. Close-ups of leaves. Although maybe I should have used the word obliterate again. Autumn obliterated. Or leaves obliterated. So after that, I'll maybe have a wee kind of waffle about a number of subjects. I'll then stick in a bit of footage that I recorded on top of one of the Pentland Hills that I didn't use at the time. I thought, I can't put that in. I can't talk about that, surely. So I'm going to put that in, and I'll end the video with a song. The song's about women. I did this song a couple of years ago, and I kind of forgot about it and listened to it a couple of days ago, and I thought, whoa, that's pretty good. Sometimes you don't realise at the time, you know, you sort of just put them away somewhere and forget about them. But I thought, hey, that's not bad. I can hear what I'm supposed to be saying and everything. As I say, it's about women. I've lived a solitary life. I haven't had a great deal of experience of women. I mean, I see them now and then. I see women in the street. I see them in the supermarket. So they're clearly around, you know. They are, in essence, among us. And the song is I'm not going to be having a go at women in this song. Indeed, women, I'm on your side. It is, in essence, about how women throughout time have always wanted to change their appearance. You know, if you think back to images of Queen Elizabeth II and that ghastly white mask that, as far as I can recall, contained things like arsenic, and you think, what is that all about, you know? And some people change, some women rather change their image very frequently, and I've seen some women where you'll see them one day and you'll see them the next day, and you wonder if it's the same woman, because her appearance is so different. She looks like a different person. But there's just, I think things have got kind of out of hand these days. There's kind of cosmetic stuff going on, and women feel the need to alter their appearance beyond belief, making their backside bigger with implants, cheek fillers, lip fillers, injections in any number of places to somehow improve things. And like those Elizabethan times, women nowadays, many still wear in effect a mask of just of makeup, you know. But things get out of hand. That's what the song's about. I hope you enjoy it when you hear it. So let's go. At the moment, I don't think I'm on a path. I've only just come into the woods, and I think I'm already lost. The ground's very, very muddy. So let's see how we go. this recognise my face? Yes, it is. I've got the camera on auto, which means it should recognise my face, and I can see that it is recognising my face. This camera, you know, when it's zoomed in quite a bit, there is issues, there can be issues with focusing. I've seen it in previous videos where I was in Dunkeld. I focused in quite a bit because I just wanted my head, a background of leaves. It was on auto. The camera decided it wanted to focus on the leaves instead of my face. I was well out of focus. And then in the Forth and Clyde Canal, sorry, not the Forth and Clyde Canal, the last video, the Grangemouth video that I just completed. Again, sometimes you're looking for a little bit of footage as a filler between bits. And on this occasion, it was people at the side of the canal feeding swans. And I saw them and I kind of set the camera up. Again, I was zoomed in quite a bit. The camera wasn't auto. But instead of focusing on the people and the swans, the camera decided I want to focus on the motorway in the background, and everything else is out of focus. I was raging because it could have been good. If it had been in focus, it would have been good footage, you know. Stupid camera. I don't know what's going on with it sometimes. And it does seem to be when it's zoomed in, that seems to be when there's issues with focusing. God knows. Anyway, that's enough of the wee paths in Mugdock Country Park. I didn't actually, I had intended to follow a kind of series of little lesser known paths, but I couldn't find them, which is probably why they're lesser known. Nobody knows they're there. So that's it. I'm at the kind of Mugdock Country Park Visitor Centre. I'll have myself a cheese and onion toastie. But I'm going to end the video here. It's not been a normal video. This is just me having a wee rest, you might say. But nevertheless, I hope you're enjoying the footage and what's to come. Autumn's done, you know. Autumn's done. You know, I was in a supermarket the other day. Supermarkets are a place of wonderment. Absolute wonderment. I go in and I look about in awe and a state of wonderment. And I was at the checkout. I was standing at the end of the checkout, at the end of the conveyor belt, with my bag open, waiting for my shopping. And I hadn't got much shopping. It was clearly going to fit in the bag that I had with no difficulties. And the checkout person said, "Would you like a bag?" And I'm looking at my bag and I'm thinking, you know, it's a moments like that you feel like being a little bit cheeky. But you think, it's a bag, isn't it? But it just keeps them. I mean, there's all the barking going on here. An awful lot of dogs in this park. But I think the staff at the checkout, the supermarket must tell them, you've always got to ask if they want a bag. In every situation, no matter what, ask the customer if they want a bag. I mean, it's a kind of almost a moronic thing, you know. For God's sake, guys, stop barking. Can you hear that? But it's also at times like that where you wonder to yourself, is this perhaps the early signs of dementia, where I've left the house in the mistaken belief that I had a carrier bag with me, but in actual fact it was a lampshade. And I'm in a supermarket trying to get my shopping into a lampshade, and a supermarket person's gently trying to steer me in the right direction. Do you want a bag? Anyway, there's a giant dog bite, a dog battle happening somewhere in the background. It sounds as if somebody's getting eaten alive. I'm going to leave it there. What follows is a bit of footage I took at the top of one of the Pentland Hills. At the time I didn't use because I had enough footage. I also wondered if I should use it. I thought I can't talk about that. So here it is, and after that it's a song about a woman. A woman all over the world. I love you. The song's not against you, it's for you. At the end of the day, just stick that filler in the bin. I think that's one of the lines in the song. Anyway, oh, you enjoy it. I'm Eddie Burns. Take care. I knew there was another subject I wanted to talk about, but I forgot what it was. I had to check that. And it's peeing. Quite an important subject. Whether we like it or not, we all have to pee. And peeing can be very difficult if you're a guy, because at times it seems almost impossible to get the pee in the toilet bowl. You know, no matter how hard you try, it doesn't want to go in there. It wants to go sideways and squish a wall or something. And I can be standing there thinking to myself, okay, concentrate, Ed. Just try and focus on the task at hand. Aim, concentrate, aim. And before I know what's happening, there's pee dripping off the ceiling. It just doesn't want to go in the toilet bowl. I suppose the solution is just to sit down. But us men like to stand. Anyway, I'm going to finish my sandwich here and try not to get burnt. I need to put a hat on, I think. And we'll see you down there somewhere in the Glen, the most beautiful glen in Scotland.
Ditch the thought of refurbishment. disappeared. Your backside needs inflating, and your cheeks are just as you feared. To change it would be pointless, 'cause there's nothing wrong with you. You're an angel of